Okay, I just moved to a new apartment. I'm not even done with all the furniture right now, all the cleaning and all that. Even my desk behind me, it's a bit messy at the moment. But I've partially set up my YouTube studio here, and I have been buying some upgrades to expand and make everything better for you guys. Which in this video, we are going to be unboxing the Sony A6600 along with the Sigma 16mm f1.4 lens. I also bought the SanDisk Extreme Pro so that I don't have any problems when I'm recording, like especially on a long shoot, or I don't want to run out of storage capacity, basically. I did buy a few small rig equipments. I have it here, a few of them, as well as the Archon mount. But in this video, we are going to be unboxing the Sony A6600 first, because that's going to be my main camera. I plan on making the Sony ZV-1 as my overhead camera for the unboxing videos. That way you will have better angles throughout the video in the future. Hey, what is up guys? Welcome back to the channel, Lars here of Kilobit Nomad. So like I said, I just moved to a new apartment. I'm not even done with all the furniture, but that means new YouTube studio, which means new gears. Well, not really new gear, but I've upgraded quite a few of the gear to make the studio better, so I can deliver more better content for you guys. But in this video, we will be unboxing the Sony A6600 again, like I said, and I plan on making the Sony A6600 as my main camera here, and I will be putting the Sony ZV-1 as my overhead camera for better angles for the unboxing videos in the future. So without further ado, let's unbox this camera. But before all that, don't forget to smash the like button, and if you're new to the channel, consider subscribing. Now let's get back to the video. Okay, so let's open this bad boy. I'm kind of excited. Here we go. Open it up. Okay. So a few of the, marketing papers and stuff. Sony, $1,000 Visa prepaid card. If you win, register, a chance to win. All that, blah, blah, blah. And this one is limited warranty, US and Canada, 1 year only. Okay, so basically it's the paper for the warranty. This, let's see, lenses and accessories rather. And then different languages for the reference or spec sheet. Another different language for spec sheet, I think. But I can't read it, so fortunately, that's that. And this is the English for the same thing of the paper and stuff. So basically it's saying A6600. About the manual for this camera, there's the QR code. Open it up, let's open it up. So basically it's trying to say, basic manual, like how to put the battery inside, where the battery is, charging the battery pack, attaching the lens. So this has a basic lens, but I already bought the Sigma 16mm lens for it. And then setting up the language for the clock, shooting. I'm not sure if you can read it or if you can see it, but it should be here. Anyways, that's the back. What's the back here? Viewing, transferring images to a smartphone and all that, yada, yada, yada. Okay, let's open this one. Okay. Okay, so to the left, obviously, is the camera. This is the battery. Oh, no, not the battery. Power adapter, basically. So it says here, Sony, and here we go. It's the Sony 5 volts model, and put it here. There is a sling belt. Open it up. Here we go. Here's how the sling belt looks like. So it has the Sony logo, and the other ends would be, that's pretty standard and all that, adjustable and all that. I'm not sure if you can see it clearly, but here it is. Okay, put that here. And then the USB cable on one end and the micro USB on the other. So, typical Sony for that matter. My Sony ZV-1 is also like that. I wish it was USB-C so I can just use any other wire or cable. but you know, they stuck to the micro USB. Also, this is also what do I call this? I think it's 2018 or 2019 model. So obviously it's going to be USB. I'm not saying there's no USB-C of that, but most of the time, you know, most likely it will be micro USB for that. Okay, moving on. Here is the battery. Okay, so just for you guys to see, putting it up, down, and the other side it says info lithium Z glowing type of, I'm not sure if you can see the hologram type of thing. I don't know what do you call it or stuff, but that's how it is. And putting it here. There's one more here. I'm not entirely sure what oh, actually, okay, I know what it is. This is to put for you know, like the back lens, or like where you're going to be looking, where you're going to be putting your eye and stuff. But yeah, nobody really uses it anymore. But you know, it's appreciated that they are including it. Okay, so for the main item or the main event is here. Drum roll, please. Then I'm really excited. This is a lot bigger than the Sony ZV-1, obviously, and it's also heavier. And well, the Sony ZV-1 didn't have this grip right here, but you know, it's not the end of the world for the Sony ZV-1. I actually bought a kind of like a rig for it to have a hand grip there and all these inputs right here to be able to screw it and everything. All that. Okay, so this is pretty standard. Okay, I've put my finger already, so there are going to be like thumbprints or fingerprints already here. Here is the menu, and then there's the C3. And there's AF, autofocus, manual focus, EL, FN function, and then display. Okay, these are the Sony default or standard Sony buttons and menus and all that. So I wonder how they, okay, so compared to the Sony ZV-1, the Sony ZV-1 flips out to the side. It's kind of like here. I can't show it to you right now because I'm using it. But this one is, oh, okay, here you go. So that's how, I guess that's how you're gonna be using it. But can it go up? It does go up. So basically it's gonna show it like that. It's going upwards, or you know, above the camera, a little bit behind. The Sony ZV-1 is on this side right here. You know, but at least you can see the LCD. I don't need to buy a monitor screen already for that, which is good. And then let's put this back because I don't want to. Okay, so they have this classic. Oh, it's there's a bit of a what do you call this? You need some effort to scroll it down and stuff. And of course the horseshoe mount here. Putting it back. There's C1 and C2 for those functions, on and off. Obviously, it's not going to turn on right now because the battery's not inside it yet. Here, okay, let's check this side. I think it's pretty much the same input as the Sony ZV-1. You know, all the Sony standard input is the. Actually, there's two here because the Sony ZV-1, if I'm not mistaken, only has one input jack. But so there's this red, I guess this is for the mic, and the other one is for the output, like listening or hearing the audio out on your headphones. Micro USB for actually, let me make sure because I might be wrong, but it looks like this is the micro USB for charging. The other one is micro HDMI. Don't take my word for it. I'm not entirely sure. This is the first time I opened it. So let's move on to the lens. All right, let's unbox the Sigma lens. Pretty easy right there. Not much effort to do. Okay, so the first thing that pops up is this type of a, I don't know, kind of like light green, mint green paper for the Sigma. Sigma's America Limited Warranty. Okay, so it's the warranty paper. Put that. There you go, more paper. Okay, so it's the Sigma 16mm f1.4 DCDN. Different languages. Showing it to you. Let's move that first out of the way. And so basically there's this, it's Japanese on the first column, and then English on the second column, and then German, Deutsch or German, Frances, and all that. So basically it's basic details of the lens. Another one is Sigma to our valued customer. All different languages and all that. Basically more paper and more marketing. put that away. There's this yellow paper or sticker. It is actually a sticker. Limited warranty. Okay, I guess I have to do that later on. Now for the main event. Let's take it out. Ooh. It's a bit, there's a bit of a weight, which is good. I like it. Okay, so it's pretty, it's packed, wrapped, and then let's take it out. Okay, so the main lens basically. Let's put that here first. This is just the in front of the lens, so you're gonna be putting it on stuff. But just to show it to you, here we go. Putting it back here. Now for the main event. Here's the lens. It's the Sigma 16mm 1.4 DC on. Here you go. Then here's what it looks like. Let's try to open this one. I don't want to touch that because that's very, I don't want to have to clean that. And on the other side, how do you open? Okay, open. Here you go. Now we're going to be putting this on the camera. Let's take this first. And this one. There you go. Okay, so that's how it looks. You can see. I must say, with the lens on, it's quite heavy. And this is not even the biggest lens, but it is heavy. There you go. Then we're gonna be putting the battery inside. Where is the battery? Hopefully the battery has some juice to it. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to wait and then record again later on. Oh, by the way, I initially bought the Sony ACPW20, if I'm not mistaken, basically the Sony adapter, but apparently that's not the right dummy battery for this camera, so I had to return it. I'm gonna have to buy a new one, the right one for this actually. Okay, so let's turn this bad boy on. Here you go. Yes, there's some juice to the battery, so let's do it. Go, English. Set data time. Okay, I'm in New York. And yada yada, date and time. What day is today? What's the date? June 13. But unfortunately, the battery says, there's a signal here. It says, battery about to die or something. So we're gonna charge the battery and get back to you guys. Okay, so now that the camera is fully charged, let's check out the menus. I didn't put any card yet because I just wanted to check out the menus, and then we're gonna do a test recording on this and see how it goes. So let's check the menus. It's pretty much like the Sony ZV-1 camera. So I guess that's the standard Sony menus. As you can see here, it's regular custom shoot, focus mode, yada yada. So it pretty much is the same, and with this scroll wheel slash kind of like cursor, almost like a cursor button or something. So you can go through all the menus here. I haven't, set anything up yet. Just wanted to see what everything looks like and stuff. Actually, let me make sure you guys can see it. But pretty much, here are the menus. I'm just scrolling through everything. Let me know if it's too fast. Just try to pause it or something. But pretty much, it's the same as the Sony ZV-1 camera. Now let's try to do a test recording and stuff. I haven't calibrated this one, or I haven't do any settings. We're just gonna do a standard, or the automatic auto mode rather, or intelligent mode of some sort. Okay, so this is now recording from the Sony A6600. I'm just using the tripod at the moment, so I'm not really putting it on the proper height at the moment. I'm putting it on top or above the Sony A6600 box, for that matter. So I'm trying to duck a little bit. but this is how it looks like. I'm not really sure at the moment. Everything is on auto, so I'm not really sure how it looks like right now, but based on the screen, it looks pretty good, especially with the wide angle lens with a Sigma 16mm 1.4 DC lens. I like what I'm seeing right now. Actually, it's a lot different, or well, not really a lot different, but it's a lot better than my Sony ZV-1. I thought the Sony ZV-1 was pretty awesome, but with this lens, I mean, it looks pretty good. So I'm gonna check it out, or I'm gonna check it out on post and see how much of a difference it is with this. You know, it's an expensive lens, I would say. What do you guys think about this one? Do you think the A6600 is still worth it on 2021? I think it still is. The other, what I call this model is A73s or something like that, but it's way too expensive for me, for my budget at the moment. So this one is still pretty good in my opinion, especially I need a second camera, or I need a main camera for this, and then I'm going to use the Sony ZV-1. It's going to be on top of me. You don't see it right now, but that's going to be the overhead camera for my setup right here, so I can give you better content for the unboxing videos to you guys. So leave a comment down below on what you think, if the Sony A6600 is still worth it in 2021, especially for the price right now. Okay, so and that's it for this video, guys. Don't forget to smash the like button, and if you haven't yet, consider subscribing again. I'm Lars with Kilobit Nomad. See you in the next video.
Add it up, bankroll, euro, peso, add it up, I'm just doing me, everything is on me.